Now they'll run the draw. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
On that last third down play, if you're going to go draw, the quarterback's got to do a better job selling pass. I think he was just a little bit too quick getting the ball to the running back, and now here we are, fourth down.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss, and with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And the Bears are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Looks as if he's going to run it.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The lost yardage leaves them with second and 11. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
A first down run on the doorstep. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bears!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start to return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The run from the shotgun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And this offense coming out slow, man. Kind of frustrating because you had that bye week last week. What do? You go back and self-scout, look at yourself. What can I do better? And then you come out in the first quarter and you're not playing great out the gates. They got to find themselves in a little rhythm, knock off some of that bye week rust.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the wideout. To the ground, to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Firing to the right, complete. Got room at the 35. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Toss to the outside. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Give to the running back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Bears are on the move. Now from inside the red zone. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the draw. Powers through the defender. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
A lot of times when you think about speed back, speed, you think on the edge. You don't think in between the tackles. You don't think about breaking tackles. They try to break your ankles. The problem is when you're trying to run there as fast as you possibly can, a lot of times you don't get to put a...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Michigan State made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road win. And a victory like this only confirms there is something special.
Touchdown, Cade! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. Gotta go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a dynamite play there, 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring this one out. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You can tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gain.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. It'll be a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. And the Bears will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to scramble. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving. He just works to get himself open, to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right on target this time. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Skips away from pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. This time it's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll go to the air. Trying to ball his way in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Bears will boot away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his slot. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who...
He's got it! There he goes! The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Hurricane! And that one will come up here in the second half.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF is piling up the points here today. They've opened up a massive lead in what's shaping up to be the kind of blowout neither side will soon forget. They're up by 24 over Western Kentucky.
Touchdown, Bears! Special teams proving to be special. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. He kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Waddle. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The give from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to get it through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Looking to throw on first down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 50. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looks like he's going to bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Wants to pass it. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on first down, but it doesn't work. It'll be second down.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Baylor!
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
The Canes have a lot of options on second and inches. Explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to scramble. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll take another shot here. Snatches it on the right. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone. And now they're set up first and goal. And the Canes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on third and... Touchdown, Canes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
From the gun. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Complete to the left. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
You got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He's going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
Turns it on in midfield. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Line getting set on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Working that left side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. He wants to throw. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Bears moving quickly to the line. short. They'll try to convert through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. This time on target. The Bears will have it 1st and 10.
All right, fourth quarter now, you're trailing, and the sense of urgency has to go up for everybody right now. At quarterback and wide receiver, you're going to have to hit some of these throws, David, to get back in this game.
Yeah, and when you got the lead on the other side, defense I'm playing tight coverage, making them earn it. I want that clock to tick. And then that was a really good play by the offense. Pretty good coverage by the defense, but I got to make them earn it all the way down the field.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Bears have their offense in high gear.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like...
Breaks into the open. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Leaves it with the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Time for the offense to try to put together a 4th quarter drive to break a tie. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Snagged out of the air. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Hurricane! They've got the lead here in the 4th. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also in the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the match, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over Washington State. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll take a deep shot here, and he throws another interception.
Defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
The offense changing the play. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Buying some time. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. On 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man on the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll try to pop the draw. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
You just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment.